she had a diagnosis of cancer. So I've been very fortunate to have Alison be with her along her journey, and she's just going to share a few words with you. Okay, go stand up here. No, I'm okay. Okay.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer in November 2009, and I'm right now going through treatment, chemotherapy. And you were a fantastic mayor, and Val is awesome in the chemotherapy. She really made me feel like I can get through this. And I'm over the hump with my chemotherapy. I've got 2 more treatments out of 6. I'm going to be okay. It is emotional to start talking. Yeah. I kept thinking, how am I going to do this? Okay, so yeah, I just started a business at the Wasp Lake Diner, and I just got it up and running, and my dreams were all coming true. I was running a restaurant the way I wanted to. I was the boss, making all the rules. It's going great, and I actually felt the lump myself, just because there had been cancer in my family, and one of my favorite aunts had just passed away, and it was just going in weird orders, not by age or anything. So I just decided to just feel, because I was about to turn 40, and right as soon as I felt my breast, there was like a lump that was not just a lumpy breast, it was a definite lump. So I watched it for a bit and was concerned, and didn't have a family doctor in town. So I ended up going to the emergency here in town to have them check. It took a month before they got me in for an ultrasound, and then with the ultrasound they had told me that it didn't look on the non-benign side. So after that I waited and had a biopsy, they had the mammogram, and they did both, they checked both to make sure the other one was okay. And I found out that after having a biopsy that it was indeed breast cancer. So like you said, you get diagnosed and you go to your doctor and you think they're going to tell you what to do, but with me, you have 2 choices. Well, you have one choice, surgery, and you can have a mastectomy or a lumpectomy, where they just go in and remove the lump, or you can have your whole breast removed, which was a huge decision to make. And at that time, all you're doing is making a decision. You can't think about anything else, and they give you like 3 weeks or something to come up with a decision what you're going to do. And I decided that it would be in my best interest to have a mastectomy, and that way, if they didn't get it all, they wouldn't have to go back for surgery, and it would my life was more important, and just be happy that it wasn't a major organ for me. So I have been, I've done my surgery, and now I'm doing the chemo, and the daffodil thing is great. I think it's awesome. I like the nubbins and things on the end. It's good. And I like to see that people are supporting the journey, and you don't think about it so much until it happens to you, really. Like, it was in my family, but when I was only 40, well, I was thinking I was getting old, and then I get diagnosed with cancer, and all of a sudden I'm young. I'm like, really? Yeah, no, you're young. Especially with breast cancer, they matched me. I went to the connection, and I think my match was 50, in their 50s. They try and find somebody else who wants the same as I had. Eventually, I want to have a reduction and a reconstruction, so they're going to try and match me with somebody who's been through the same, and so I can talk and ask questions. And I got to talk with 2 different ladies, and one that phones me after every chemo. I talk to her, and that's great. And a few the support the Cancer Society gives is amazing. Like, Rob and I only just met you after I got done. I feel like we've been friends forever. I feel like I've always known you, so it's just great. And yeah, and the fact that after I get through with my chemo and I start to get better again, I will be on pills for 5 years. Tamoxifen, and I'm not sure how long, but the Canadian Cancer Society actually pays for those. Do they not? I heard of cancer agency. A cancer agency, because I heard before they're quite expensive, and some people had to pay for them. So that's a really good thing. Yeah. So now I work in. It's hard sometimes to juggle having to work and cancer, especially after the chemos. The chemos really get you. You get over chemo, and it takes a week usually before you're back feeling good, and then once you're feeling really good, they get you again. So I'm really looking forward to that to be over. And yeah, but I got good news. My lymph nodes were clear, which is a good thing. Is really important, which means that the cancer hadn't spread yet into major organs. So. But,
So I'm going to encourage, if anyone's in Wausau, and you're there spending the summer or driving through, I encourage you, one of the truckers said they were the best burgers in town.
Canada.
So, we're in Canada, sorry. So, and it's really quaint. I went and we went to Fairmont for the day just to go swimming, and we came back and stopped. And that was one of the days Alison wasn't feeling so well. So her son and spouse treated us very well.
Where is it? Where is it?
right beside the pub.
Okay.
It used to be Maria's.
Yeah.
Great homemade food, and yeah, so thank you, Alison.
Okay, that was somebody.
Well, it takes a lot of courage to come up and share such a personal story, and same to you, Kevin. So thank you both so very much for sharing your stories with us, and thank you, Mayor Scott Manchek, for joining us as well. And I would also like to thank the Tamarack Center for giving us the space and letting us do this today, and also to